come before folk get saved or married, they're frolicking and holding each other and grabbing all on each other? Then Christian men, they get married and they don't even smile with their wives. You don't touch her. You don't. I'm finna help somebody right here this morning. You can't hardly do anything. You walking, come to church. Here's church. Mom, this is my son right here. You saved now. You got married, and y'all can barely hold hands. Folk in the club, folk ain't saved. EJ, they be sitting now. Pretend they sitting there. Wait, go and get a doc. Go and get. That's how you handle it. Ha! Yeah, that's how you did it before. Then folk get saved, and all of a sudden now, that ain't how this. No, that ain't. Then they just be standing there. Praise God. So watch this. This thing, I don't know why Holy Ghost got me going like this. Dog. See, watch this. This thing, watch this, y'all. No, this thing hits deep. Because so many women's self-esteem is shot. You know why? What happens if over the years you hardly look at her, hardly touch her, but then in bed try to tear the bed to pieces? It's the same thing. It makes her feel like she ain't good enough for you in public, but it's only in. So then her sense of self-esteem is dropping as the years go by. Why are we coming in church? And the guys from the street take their view. So if you married and you ain't hardly even touching yours, then it don't matter how they touch or talk theirs. As a Christian man, married man, you ought to support her. Support her. When the last time you saw, oh Lord, why am I getting into this? Whose fault is this? Mark chapter 10. The story is being told. Jesus is on the heels of teaching on divorce, which I'll actually be using that text next week. Come back. Yeah. He's on the heels of teaching on divorce. And so, but he's been ministering. And so people are trying to bring their kids because they want the kids to be blessed. And so they bringing them, and the kids, you know, children are children. They are wide open. You understand? They're jumping off rocks and doing cartwheels and they're running, getting ready to come to Jesus. And the disciples stop the kids and start rebuking the parents. How you going to bring them up here like this? You don't run up on the pastor like that. And Jesus got hot. Jesus said, what are you doing? He said, how you going? He said, you are taking this too far. See, you and I will become overly serious about things that don't matter when we are not appropriately serious about what does. Okay, that was a sentence you didn't. Okay, here it is. We will become overly serious about things that don't matter when we are not appropriately serious about what does. All of us have to be careful that we don't let our position or our role make us think of ourselves too highly. Come on, y'all. And then you end up blocking your own blessing trying to be important. Turn and tell your neighbor, lighten up. Now, how should I approach that? Do I approach that like, oh, no? Because if I do that, remember, God's reputation is on the line as it pertains to my joy. So if I'm living my life, now watch this. I got Jesus. My sins are washed away. Hell is no longer my portion. I know I'm going to be with God in eternity. And I'm with him right now because he lives on the inside of me. He said, no weapon formed against you is going to prosper. Every tongue that rises against you, he'll condemn. He said, I'll be with you. If you go through the water, I'll be there. He said, if you even get crazy enough to make your bed in hell in this life, in a dumb situation, I'll still be with you, telling you I got better for you. Why should I be discouraged? Why? Oh, God, y'all better. Oh, don't preach, Rose, don't do it. Oh, I'm going to come for you now. I'm getting ready to come for you. See, if you don't have joy in your life, and if you are being overly serious, then when you see somebody that's enjoying their lives, you'll start doubting whether they're sincere. Oh. Because they're in a play. So you look at Jermaine and Miss Angela, talking about all that playing, honey, people dying and going to hell, and they doing all that laughing. You need to laugh. Because you're going to need enough strength to deal with your life so you can go help the people that are dying and going to hell. You're going to have some joy. And sometimes God anoints people for the purpose of keeping you with a smile on your face. Everybody in the movies is not lost.